After a 1,300-kilometer journey from Sabarmati to Prayagraj, wanted gangster Atiq reaches Naini jail to be produced in court tomorrow. After Rahul says he's a Gandhi, not a Savarkar, and won't apologize, massive political showdown erupts. BJP slams Rahul, says name dragged in to politicize his disqualification. Rahul faces fire from his own ally, Uddhav Thackeray. Quota war rages in state of Karnataka. Former Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa's home in Shivamogga attacked by protesters. Absolute shocker from a Gujarat government event. Bilkis, rape convict, seen sharing stage with BJP MP and MLA during an event. And let's begin with the news break that just came in a while ago. Just days after he was disqualified as an MP, Rahul Gandhi will now lose his official bungalow. It was expected, as is the procedure. Several privileges, perks that he enjoys will be taken away from him. The Lok Sabha Housing Committee has sent a notice to Rahul to vacate his MP bungalow. An April 22nd deadline has been given to him to empty out his 12 Tughlaq Lane house. And you've got the Congress already reacting to this. Congress MP Karti Chidambaram, who we spoke to, said the BJP wanted the disqualification to go ahead and disarm him of all his privileges. BJP's Amit Malviya, meanwhile, escalated the political war, saying it's not Rahul's personal residence and the eviction is due process.
Law. The moment conviction happens, the concerned members' membership to the House, whether it is a parliament or the Legislative Assembly, ceases. It is incumbent upon the Speaker to notify the annulment of the membership. That is exactly what the Lok Sabha Speaker did. There is no question of haste here. It's the process. Similarly, the moment you cease to be a member of the House, you will be sent messages and notices from respective committees saying that your privileges cease to exist and therefore you have to vacate. Where is the problem in this? The issue here is, to my mind, that the Congress wants these privileges to continue for Rahul Gandhi. However, the law of the land says something completely different. And the Gandhis are not above law. He's just a member of parliament, like there are 543 other members in the Lok Sabha.
Rahul Gandhi now not just disqualified, but he's been asked to vacate his official bungalow as well by the Estates Department. It appears that the net is closing in on Rahul Gandhi. The government is determined to get him out in a way, not just of Parliament, but even his official bungalow. Your response?
All this was expected. In fact, it was expected on the date the judgment was pronounced. That is why nothing has surprised us at all. We expected, after the judgment was pronounced, we expected a harsh sentence. We expected disqualification. We expected notice to oust him from his official house. But all this is part of a well-laid plan and a design. In fact, what has happened is, if you sit back and look at it, the law has been set in motion only to disqualify him.
Let me bring in now our National Affairs Editor, Rahul Srivastava, for more on this. Rahul, good evening. You know, the Congress for the last many days since the disqualification of Rahul Gandhi has been projecting him as a martyr of sorts, as a victim of vendetta politics. Do you believe that this particular step, which is of course procedural, actually falls into that narrative for the Congress, that they'll be able to weave this in their favor, essentially, that Rahul Gandhi now loses an address that he was synonymous with, 12 Tughlaq Lane?
Akshita, if you see what the laws for the accommodation rules for members of parliament or what they get, is that rule very clearly says that ex-MP can retain maximum 1 month after their retirement, resignation, removal, or ceasing to be a member of the Lok Sabha and for that 1 month period, which is earmarked, one has to pay the rent. Now, in that scenario, it is as per the rules. If he was disqualified on the 24th of March, the deadline could have been 24th of April or 23rd of April. But here, yes, there are a couple of more days given. But the fact remains that it seems very clearly now that the government is ready to go through that each step which is involved in pushing Rahul Gandhi against the political wall. There is one an administrative exercise, one is a legal exercise, and one is a political one. Now, one does not really know what's happening vis-a-vis the Rahul Gandhi challenge to the order disqualification, convicting him from the Surat court. But one thing is very clear, that the manner in which the Congress is going about, it seems it's ready to take on the BJP and trying to use that political opportunity, it seems to be coming. Now, interestingly, today, if one sees what has happened in Parliament, is perhaps a very interesting development. While nothing much happened as far as proceedings go, members of Parliament dressed up in black clothes arrived in Parliament. They participated in a protest march. Interestingly, the BRS and the Trinamool Congress, which had been staying away, joined in. And I think that's one significant step, that the BJP is ready to go through the motions, irrespective of the fact that he can become a martyr. But it is also that the opposition and the Rahul Gandhi and the Congress seem to be preparing for a battle beyond.
You know, I want to discuss that in greater detail with you, Rahul, in just a bit. You raised one particular point where you mentioned what is it that's taking Congress so long to actually move courts. When I asked Karthi Chidambaram that, interestingly, he said we're waiting to see what really happens in the Mohammad Faisal case, the Lakshadweep MP who's now moved Supreme Court. So they're saying we want to see what happens there and then figure out our legal strategy. So we'll see how that plays out. Maushmi Singh is with us. Maushmi, I understand you have Mr. Pramod Tiwari with you, so I'm going to toss it over straight to you.
Akshita, I have with me the deputy leader of the Congress in the Rajya Sabha, Pramod Tiwari, and he would know the strategy of the Congress party. Firstly, Pramodji, how would you respond? Rahul Gandhi has been asked to vacate his house.
सीधी सी बात, अभी हमें नोटिस नहीं मिली, राहुल जी के घर नहीं पहुंची और सरकार ने मीडिया को लीक कर दिया। इससे हमारी उस आशंका, हमारे उस बात को ताकत मिलती है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी नाथूराम गोडसे की नफरत, घृणा की राजनीति करती है।
आप कह रहे राहुल गांधी को अभी तक नोटिस नहीं मिला?
मेरी जानकारी में नहीं मिला है और ये प्रेस को पहले रिलीज हुआ है, ये मेरी जानकारी है। मैं स्पष्ट कर दूं, ये दर्शाता है कितनी नफरत भरी पड़ी है नेहरू गांधी परिवार के प्रति। सीधा सा एक कानून है, रूल है कि 1 महीने बाद सदस्यता जब समाप्त होती किन्हीं कारणों से, तो यूं भी रह सकते हैं और उसके बाद रेंट की एक निर्धारित राशि है, उस पे कर सकते हैं। पर न भूलिए, फिर मैं कहूंगा तो उछल जाएंगे भाजपा वाले, राहुल गांधी पर ये अलग ढंग से लागू होगा क्योंकि वो Z+ सिक्योरिटी वाले हैं।
पर Z+ को बंगला नहीं मिलता है, अगर आपकी सदस्यता रद्द हो गई तो क्या बंगला मिलता है?
नहीं, मैं ये नहीं कह रहा हूं, मैं ये कह रहा हूं कि कोई भी सदस्य अगर चाहे तो आधार दिखाकर वो अगले कुछ महीनों तक, सालों तक पेनल रेंट देकर रह सकता है। तो जब हमको नोटिस मिल जाएगी तो हम अधिकृत रूप से इस पर बोलेंगे, राहुल जी बोलेंगे, उनकी तरफ से कोई बोलेगा। पर ये तो साफ हो गया कि ये जो घृणा, नफरत गोडसे की भाजपा है, उसने हमारी उस आशंका को पूरी तरह साबित सही कर दिया, क्योंकि भाजपा का ही चेयरमैन है हाउसिंग कमेटी का।
पर तिवारी साहब, आप लगातार कह रहे हैं गांधी परिवार पर अलग कानून लागू होता है, अगर उनको 2 साल की सजा मिली उस पर भी अलग कानून लागू होता है। आज पीयूष गोयल ने भी आपका नाम लिया कि आप चाहते हैं कि देश में गांधी परिवार के लिए अलग कानून हो, और यहाँ पे भी आप कह रहे हैं कि ये राहुल गांधी पे लागू नहीं होता।
मैं फिर कह दूं, उस समय भी मैंने कहा था, आज उन्होंने सुधार लिया भाजपा ने, पीयूष गोयल ने। उनका हाँ प्रमोद जी कहते हैं कन्विक्शन में नहीं लागू होगा, सेंटेंस में
Maushmi, thank you for getting us that conversation. We're cutting across to breaking news coming in from Karnataka now. So this is the big news that's coming in. BJP MLA Madal Virupakshappa has been arrested by the Lokayukta. Remember that just a few weeks ago, the BJP in Karnataka was rocked by this bribe gate. We're understanding right now that he's been taken into custody from Tumukuru and is being brought to Bengaluru. This comes after his anticipatory bail plea earlier today was dismissed by the Karnataka High Court. And after that, the Lokayukta now subsequently has taken him into custody. This is the big breaking news that's coming in. Just to jog your memories here, remember that Madal Virupakshappa was in fact accused by the Lokayukta, he and his son, of accepting bribes for tenders. His son Prashant Madal was caught red-handed accepting a bribe of 40 lakh rupees. Subsequent raids unearthed massive amount of money in cash and other ways found in Virupakshappa's residence and in his office, as well as his son's property as well. So after elaborate raids, there was in fact this mountain of corruption that was exposed. Now the accused BJP MLA has been taken into custody after his anticipatory bail plea was dismissed. He had protection from arrest earlier before this, which is why he wasn't taken into custody. He maintained that he would cooperate with the investigation, which is largely what we saw as he appeared every time he was summoned by the Lokayukta. But now let's see how this plays out. This isn't good news for the BJP. In the run-up to the election, this is the worst possible news for the Bharatiya Janata Party. Sagar Raj is joining us from Bengaluru with more details. Sagar, get us the latest. Madal Virupakshappa has now been arrested, expected, because he didn't get that anticipatory bail.
Absolutely. Early in the morning, Karnataka High Court has rejected his plea when he had requested for an anticipatory bail in this particular Lokayukta corruption charges. Remember, the other accused were already been arrested, and there was a roller coaster ride for him, where even the lawyers, the Advocate Association in Karnataka, had written a letter to Chief Justice stating that how can he even get bail within 1 day. And after that, he had applied for an anticipatory bail, again, the extension of anticipatory bail. And today, his plea was rejected by Karnataka High Court. And subsequently, the Lokayukta police have arrested him near Tumkuru.
Okay, so guys, stay with me. Priyank Karge, Congress MLA, is joining us on this broadcast. Mr. Priyank Karge, big news that's just coming in right now. Madal Virupakshappa, BJP MLA, has now been arrested in the bribe gate scandal.
So the thing is that at last he's been arrested. The question remains like, what took the government so long to arrest their own MLA? That means they knew about his whereabouts.
He had protection. He had protection from arrest, Priyank. He had protection from arrest. Today, the court went ahead and denied him that. He had protection from arrest from the courts right up until now.
No, see, if you recollect the case well enough, they allowed him to abscond for long enough. And he came out and gave a statement saying, I had not gone anywhere. I was there in my village. I think if you look at the chronology of the case, they allowed him to get that stay. And now, since Mr. Amit Shah and Mr. Modi are coming to Karnataka so very often, it's becoming increasingly embarrassing for them to face the people. That's why this has been done. Otherwise, they would have taken longer time. What prevented them from arresting on the first day, the second day, the third day? He was absconding for quite some time, and right under the noses of the state home minister. Since it is becoming
you're alleging that the BJP is protecting and shielding him?
Absolutely. See, he himself came out and told to your media channel, saying that I had not gone anywhere, I was not absconding, I was very much in my village, I was very much in my constituency. And then he gets a stay within a day. And that's when, if you recollect also, that the lawyers, the entire Bar Association, wrote to the High Court saying that either treat common people like VIP or treat VIPs like common people. How come somebody like him gets bail immediately? I think we need to refresh people's memory here.
Priyank, it's from the court. The court gave him protection from arrest right up until now. Today he was denied that, and immediately he's been taken into custody.
I am not debating that point at all. See, my first point of debate is why wasn't he arrested immediately? Number one. Number two, he comes out and says, I was not absconding. I was very well in my constituency. That means the Home Minister was shielding him. Number three, he applies a bail and gets it immediately from the court. And the High Court Association, the Lawyers Association, write to the High Court saying that this is not done. This is not the way common people are treated. And why are you treating him like this? And now the stay has been vacated and he's been arrested.
Okay,
But
Priyank,
the
just
reason
stay
why
with
he's
me.
been arrested
You know,
is
you've
because
leveled.
to avoid embarrassment.
Okay, you've leveled some very serious allegations. Just stay with me. I want to bring in the BJP also on this. S. Prakash of the BJP is joining us on this broadcast. Mr. Prakash, Priyank Kharge is alleging that the BJP has protected Madal Virupakshappa every step along the way in the course of this Bribegate scandal.
No, he has been, the Lokayukta raided. Lokayukta functions independently and he has been arrested now. He had obtained a stay from the single bench High Court, which has been vacated now. The law is taking its own course and government is not interfering in any way in the investigation nor Lokayukta is independently investigating it. There's no way that the government protecting anyone. If somebody has done any wrongdoing, he has to pay price for it.
But there are serious allegations right now, Mr. Prakash, against Madal Virupakshappa. He remains a BJP leader. He remains a BJP MLA.
No, it is because of the serious allegation only. He has been arrested by the Lokayukta.
But why hasn't the BJP acted against him?
The BJP will certainly act against him. There are processes to act against him and the party will definitely act against Mr. Virupaksa Madalappa. And it is a very fact that no interference has been made and Lokayukta is raided him, arrested him. Is very evident that the BJP has not supporting anyone who is charged on corruption charges.
All right, Mr. Prakash, you're saying that the BJP will act. So far, we haven't seen that at all happening at this point. But I'd like to thank Priyank Kharge and Mr. S. Prakash for joining us here on India Today. The big breaking news that we're putting out right now, Madal Virupakshappa, accused in a corruption case along with his son, has been arrested by the Lokayukta. This comes after the Karnataka High Court denied him anticipatory bail earlier today. Let's move on to another story also that we're tracking this Monday. A massive slugfest has broken out over Rahul Gandhi's comments over the weekend on Savarkar. Rahul Gandhi said that I am not Savarkar, I am a Gandhi, so I will not apologize. And this has triggered a massive political war. The comment has turned out to be another flashpoint between the Congress and the BJP. And it's not just that, the Congress is also facing fire and backlash from their own allies. The BJP has slammed Rahul and underscored that Savarkar was one such hero lauded by Rahul Gandhi's grandmother Indira Gandhi. And with such comments, Rahul Gandhi is not only maligning Savarkar's image but also his own grandmother's legacy. Interestingly, you have the Shiv Sena Uddhav Thackeray faction. You have Uddhav Thackeray himself who's expressed displeasure, warning that his party would not tolerate any insult to Savarkar and hinted that this could dent the opposition unity as well.
राहुल गांधींना मी जाहीरपणाने सांगतोय की सावरकर आमचं दैवत आहे, त्यांचा अपमान आम्हाला पटणारा नाही, अजिबात पटणार नाही. लढायचं असेल तर दैवतांचा अपमान आम्ही सहन नाही करणार, अजिबात करणार नाही. कारण सावरकर काय होते हे नुसतं आपण वाचू शकतो.
बात वार्निंग की नहीं है, हमने हमारी बात भूमिका स्पष्ट की है. वीर सावरकर महाराष्ट्र के लिए, देश के लिए और हमारे लिए एक श्रद्धा का विषय है. ऐसे महान क्रांतिकारी के ऊपर आप इस प्रकार से कीचड़ उछालेंगे तो महाराष्ट्र की जनता बहुत ही आपको करारा जवाब दे सकती है. सब कुछ ठीक है, हम आपके साथ हैं, हम आपके साथ रहेंगे, हर लड़ाई में रहेंगे. लेकिन वीर सावरकर हमारे लिए हमेशा इस लड़ाई के लिए भी प्रेरणा के स्थान है. वीर सावरकर की लड़ाई गुलामी के विरुद्ध थी, ये मत भूलिए.
राहुल गांधी सावरकर कभी हो नहीं सकते. सावरकर जी कभी 6 महीने विदेश में घूमने फिरने नहीं जाते थे. हर सेशन के बाद उनको विदेश की यात्रा की छुट्टी नहीं चाहिए थी। वो समर्पित थे देश की आज़ादी के लिए, जेल सही 14 सालों तक। राहुल जी, सावरकर जी का अपमान तो आपने किया ही। अरे वीर सावरकर तो राहुल गांधी कभी नहीं हो सकते, लेकिन अपनी दादी में भारत की पूर्व प्रधानमंत्री इंदिरा गांधी जी की इज्जत तो बचा लेते, नेहरू जी की इज्जत तो बचा लेते। क्या आपने उनको भी अपमानित साथ साथ कर दिया?
माझ्यासोबत चालत आल्यामुळे जर असं त्या ठिकाणी घडत असेल तर मी रोज काँग्रेस, राष्ट्रवादी आणि सेनेच्या एकेका नेत्याला दरवाजापासनं तर विधान भवनापर्यंत सोबत चालत नेईल, म्हणजे ते सगळे सावरकर की जय म्हणतील. मला असं वाटतं की सीएम साहेबांनी सांगितलंय खरं आहे.
So several reactions coming in, lashing out, criticizing Rahul Gandhi for his comment. What exactly did Rahul say? Let's play that out for you.
राहुल गांधी सोचता है मेरा नाम सावरकर नहीं है, मेरा नाम गांधी है. गांधी किसी से माफी नहीं मांगता. और मैंने कहा, पार्लियामेंट हाउस में कहा कि भैया मुझे बोलने दीजिए ना, एक बार तो बोलने दीजिए. 2 बार चिट्ठी लिखी, तीसरी बार मैं पर्सनली स्पीकर से जाके कहता हूं, स्पीकर सर प्लीज, आप डेमोक्रेसी के लोकतंत्र के आप प्रोटेक्टर हैं, मुझे बोलने दीजिए. मुस्कुरा के कहते हैं भैया मैं तो नहीं कर सकता. आप नहीं कर सकते तो कौन कर सकता है? शायद मुझे जाके मोदी जी से पूछना पड़े, वो तो करने नहीं देंगे.
All right, with that, I'm slipping into a short break here on India Today. Coming up on the other side, we get you a fact check segment. Don't go anywhere.
दो मुद्दे हैं. आप कहते हैं राहुल गांधी की माफ़ी होनी चाहिए और विपक्ष कहता है कि अडानी पर जेपीसी होना चाहिए. तो पार्लियामेंट चलेगी या नहीं चलेगी?
जैसे रोड पर बोलते हैं ऐसे पार्लियामेंट में नहीं बोल सकते. अब इतने बेसिक कंसेप्ट ही अगर क्लियर नहीं तो हम भी क्या कर सकते. पार्लियामेंट चलाने के एक नियम बने और वो हमने नहीं बनाए हैं, उनकी दादी के पिताजी के समय से चल रहे हैं.
Disqualified Rahul to lose government bungalow. Congress goes on the offensive. Protest in Parliament and on the streets. Rahul disqualification dangal. Big focus on Newstrack.
Welcome back. Let's get to our fact check segment where we separate fake from fact. There's a video that's doing the rounds right now, a viral video of a car's narrow escape in a collision. India Today's fact-check team has found that this is actually a computer-generated video by a UK artist and didn't actually happen. We'll continue getting you more such fact-check stories every day. I'm slipping into a very short break. Coming up on the other side, join me as we discuss all of the encounter politics that's broken out in Uttar Pradesh. That's coming up on To The Point on the other side.
The all-new Red Dark Edition by Tata Motors.
Hello and welcome. You're watching To The Point with me, Akshita Nandagopal. This evening, we're going to be talking about the big story that came in from Uttar Pradesh. A 1,300-kilometer journey that had everyone talking. Dreaded Don, dreaded gangster Atiq Ahmed was transported from Gujarat, from the Sabarmati jail to Prayagraj in Uttar Pradesh. And every second of that journey was tracked closely, as once again, the focus was on Yogi's corpse. The opposition firing one jibe after another, saying that this is a scene that's going to play out as an encounter against Atiq Ahmed. He himself voiced the same sentiment, saying, "I'm fearful for my life." So is there merit? Is it warranted to actually accuse the Yogi government of encounter Raj, or is it a stretch of the opposition's imagination? Let's get you all the details first.
A dramatic journey from Sabarmati jail in Gujarat to Uttar Pradesh's Prayagraj. Driving through the dusty roads of Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and finally Uttar Pradesh, this fortified four-vehicle convoy with 20 armed cops transported dreaded gangster and Don Atiq Ahmed. Uttar Pradesh police, who took custody of the